Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be introducing you to the maker of my knife, Heinly Customs Knives. Please click like and subscribe to join my hiking family. If you've watched many of my episodes, you'll probably have put together that my goal is to bring you reviews of products that are both cost-effective and high quality. There are a couple of items that I've reviewed that are what most would consider fairly pricey. My tent and my backpack, which were both in about the $200 range. However, there's some items that you want to spend the money on to make sure you're getting the best quality possible. And the tent and the backpack were definitely worth the extra money. Knives are another one of those items. I've never found an inexpensive knife that was durable, high quality, sharp, could hold an edge, any of that. I've never found a high quality, inexpensive knife. Heinly Customs starts their standard knives, their production run knives, at $200. Again, that seems a bit pricey, but you want to spend the money on a knife. I have inexpensive knives in my survival kit that I carry in my car that I bought just because they were cheap, they were stainless, so I knew they wouldn't rust while sitting in the car forever. But most of them I had to sharpen and sharpen a lot, and they're not quality knives. However, I hope to never have to use them, and if I do have to use them, I hope I don't have to use them long. So it's worth taking the gamble in a survival kit to have something that takes some prep that may not be a quality knife to last a long time. This is a knife I bought from Heinly Customs. When I started getting back into hiking, I was having to gear back up, because over the years I had given away or sold or otherwise gotten rid of a lot of my gear that had just sat idle, and I wanted it to go to use. So when it came time to look for a knife, I needed something that was durable, that had a good weight, a good balance, was sharp, would hold an edge, would do everything from open my camp meals to my hiker's fuel bars to protecting myself if I needed to. Whatever the case, I needed something that would be hefty enough to handle it, but also small enough so as not to be awkward or clumsy. This knife fits perfectly. It fits well in my hand. I've used it countless times for many, many different reasons, and to this day it still holds a very good, sharp edge. On their production knives, you have two options for handles. You have G10, which is a fiberglass material. That is what this is, because I chose this one because when you're hiking, you want to be able to find something if you drop it. I've never understood having the camo cell phone cases, the camo knives, any of that, because if you drop it, you want to find it. So I went with something with high visibility, where this orange would stand out really well. It's very, very durable product. It's the most durable product they put on their handles. The other material they use on their handles for their standard knives is called micarta, which is a resin with layers of canvas contained within it. It's also very durable. Both are heat resistant, water resistant, chemical resistant. They make them to last. They want them to last you a very long time. For ideally, a good knife should be something that you could hand down for generations. Heinly Customs makes their knives out of high carbon steel rather than stainless. The reason they did this is because high carbon steel is easier to sharpen and is more durable than stainless. Again, they want you to have a knife that will last you forever and you can be able to hand down for generations. With your knife, Heinly Customs also provides a custom-made Kydex sheath, which is molded specifically to your knife. Now, rather than wear mine on a belt, I put mine on the shoulder strap of my backpack, and it has been there for countless miles upside down so I can just quickly and easily grab my knife if I need to. And it has never once come out. Being specifically molded to your knife helps ensure that this thing locks in well. Now all you do is you give it a little tug and it comes out. But, did you hear that? That locks in. So it doesn't come out. This is, again, custom manufactured around your knife. Not one of their types of knives, your knife. So this is going to be a perfect fit forever. I have never had an issue with this. And they tell me that they put a drain hole in the bottom, so if you do have it oriented on your belt, if it does get rain in there, the water won't sit and ruin your blade. One of the things that sets Heinly Customs apart in my mind is the fact that it's a relationship that can continue after you've purchased the knife. It's not a thanks for buying, see you later. They support their knives. Up to twice a year, for just the cost of shipping, they will offer free knife sharpening. So what's better than being able to take your knife back to the manufacturer to have them keep it sharp and keep it honed. With the If It Fits, It Ships priority mailboxes, that's a cheap option. You just have to pay for shipping and you get free knife sharpening for life, up to twice a year. So that's really customer service right there. Being handcrafted, as you can expect, Heinly Customs only makes limited runs on their knives. They're well worth it, and I do recommend highly that upon finishing this video, you go and check out my website and follow their links to look at the different products they have and open a conversation with them. As their name suggests, Heinly Customs also makes custom knives. The cost is more for a custom knife, of course, but your options are greater. You have more control and more direction over the length and the size of the blade, the shape of the blade, if you have a specific use in mind. You also have more control over the handle options. Rather than just the G10 or the micarta, you also have the options of different exotic hardwoods, bone, or antler. Also, instead of just the Kydex sheath, it is possible for them to do a tooled leather sheath. So you have a lot of options. You can get exactly the knife that you want manufactured to your specifications. Over the course of this video, I've only shown you a few small picture-in-picture images of some of their knives. However, at the end of this video, I have a slideshow of full-screen images of many of the knives they've offered. So you can see a good sampling of the size, the shapes, the materials, everything that they can offer. The options are endless. Only your imagination and your use of a knife is the limitation for what Heinly Customs can put together for you. As I said earlier, I've never found a knife that was both low cost and high quality and durable. If you know of one, please leave a comment below. This has been your introduction to Heinly Customs Knives. Please go to my website, follow the links provided to go check them out and open communication with them. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. And be sure to stay tuned for the slideshow coming up.
Be sure to visit trailnamemace.com to find links to products I've reviewed. Thanks for watching, and keep hiking!